All right, so in this video, we do some herd health work with our stocker steers, vaccinate, deworm, castrate a few, get some blood samples. We also do some fencing, getting some trees off the fence that had fallen during the winter. And of course, we introduce you to our newest calf. I do want to give a thank you to my cousin Logan, the American Huntsman. It's where you can find his YouTube channel. Does some really good stuff, sent around hunting in the outdoors. But he does some camera work and also gives some tips and advice on putting these videos together. I'd like for you to check him out. While we're on that subject, as always, we encourage you to hit the like, hit the subscribe button. If you are already subscribed, and we encourage you to hit the notification button. That way you know as soon as we have a new video come out. But anyway, with that said, let's get into it. But these calves are all going to receive 3 vaccines. I'll go through those in just a minute. Giving them a dose of a dewormer, putting a number tag, just an ID tag in their ear. The bulls will be castrated. I believe there are 3. We're going to draw a little blood specifically for BVD testing, very important disease that causes, I believe, between $1.5 and $2.5 billion in economic losses to the beef industry every year. But basically checking to see if any of these calves are persistently infected. One helps us out by, if they are, us getting rid of them and not exposing others, but also when we go to sell these calves in the fall, if we can show that they all tested negative, adds a little value to them. Okay, just briefly on our vaccines. So we give a respiratory vaccine, which is, as you can see there, we call IBR, infectious bovine rhinotracheitis, BVD, bovine virus diarrhea, parainfluenza, and BRSV, the bovine respiratory syncytial virus. Pink eye vaccine, which we did not give last year, and actually ended up treating about 1/3 of our animals for eye lesions. So we're going to see if we can help prevent a lot of that this year. And then our clostridial vaccine, a lot of people refer to as blackleg. We do like to use one that includes tetanus as well for these that we will be castrating. Okay, so talked about the vaccines. A few other things we're doing. The dewormer, there's a lot of ways to deworm cattle. There are oral drenches, pour-ons, just a topical application, very popular. We're actually using an injection. It's a long-acting injection. You get between 100 and 150 days duration of effectiveness, depending on the exact parasite. But a little more expensive, but I feel like it does pay off. Just get a little better parasite control for these guys. All right, so looks like they're coming up, so that's a good thing. Probably the most important thing to remember when getting ready to work cows is the feed. Have to have a way to catch them, so don't want to count our chickens before they hatch, but looks like everybody is going to come up and cooperate. And to give kind of a brief kind of introduction or demonstrations to how the handling facilities work. So obviously these animals, over 500 pounds, have to handle them in a way which they're willing to work with us. So bring them out of that pen into this slightly smaller one. We can crowd them up this way. They go into this structure here, which we call a sweep tub, where as they go in there and shut this gate behind them, it swings around, like that you can see, slowly crowding them into a smaller area, where they then go down the alleyway right there, work down the alleyway, and then up there into the squeeze chute, where we can catch their heads, hold them, restrain them where they can't hurt themselves or us. Obviously, we'll have a demonstration actually with an animal here very quickly. that same hole. Well, don't lose the back. Don't even have to give him another. Back here, there was at least one gobbler because he was struggling. Read him. Rick, he doesn't need your help. All right, so for drawing the blood, the easiest vein to access on these guys is the tail vein. So right there. So I'm gonna reposition. That's what we want. Get just a little sample. Send that into the state lab. Our results back in just a few days. True professionals, not distracted by shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't sell too well when their feet are sticking out.
All right, Baylor, here you go, man. You're up.
Go keep on going. Go keep going.
Get him going.
Yeah, maybe that stick was the time. The time for the stick, maybe.
We'll do the trick, Baylor.
More stick.
Get it. He may stop on us right there, though. He's smart. He's smarter than the average. Come on.
Should be a steer. It is. So now that I have my tag cutters.
You say it was a total of 3 of them? That were steers?
Well,
I mean, bulls, I mean.
we're going to find out.
Yeah, that last one better be a bull.
Yeah, if that is true, then that last one will have to be a bull.
Check that last one, Baylor, and make sure it's a bull.
Yeah, reach between his legs.
Tell him you're just checking.
Yep.
Warm your hands up first,
Yeah, you're not the one he has to be scared of.
Look here.
Do what?
Let's see the magic here.
This is just the dewormer, giving them the long range injectable dewormer.
Man, are you excited for school to be over with for this year? Mr. Lee is a leg holding expert. Okay, so these bigger calves, a little more leery about doing an actual cutting castration, risk of bleeding, so use this banding technique. Make sure we have both testicles in there. Flip. All right, so using the band, pull both testicles through. Use this ratchet. Again. Make sure both remain in there as we tighten it down. This indicator tells us when we have it as tight as it should be. Crimp it. Cut it. And he can have his leg down. Simple as that. He actually has displayed exemplary behavior. All right, so we got them worked. Everything went off pretty well without any real complications. I'm gonna put them a little feed out here in the trough. They're not obviously not gonna come back up here right now, but so they filter back up here later this afternoon. Allow them to calm back down, but we're gonna go work on a little fence now. Some of the help now needs help getting out. You gonna miss the gate post? Yeah, you're good. Here's a spot we fixed just a couple weeks ago. Didn't get any video with it. It was actually before we kind of started videoing for the YouTube channel. But as you can see, we cut that one off. Had a big top that was laying out here in the pasture. We cheated because we had the dozer nearby, so after we'd cut everything free from the main tree, pushed the rest of it over there, kind of in the thicket. Spliced the wires back together, stretched them back tight. She's good to go. Hopefully we don't find too many more spots like that on our trip today. Okay, so it didn't take us too long to find our first significant tree on the fence. We'll get over here and get a little closer look. Definitely will require some repairs. All right, you see as my brother ties a few more wire ties there. We got that big oak cut off. Actually, only the top wire was broken. Got it tied back, spliced together, and get these ties on there and be on to the next spot. So it looks like we had another new calf sometime today or last night. See, there's our first spring calf, first little black body, and our previously two newest ones before this one arrived. Looks like everybody's doing well. So all looks good with the calf. Is bull calf. So after starting off the spring with 3 straight heifers, we do have our first bull calf. Obviously it was bound to happen. He's talking over there. He's, I guess, me sneaking up, grabbing a couple of pictures and checking him out. Get everybody else's attention. They're all curious as well, but say, spring calving continues. All right, kids are stuck at home from school, so they get to help do a little few chores. We're moving some corn. Go ahead and open it up, Kimber. I have a feed bin here. Moving it down there to that barn on the far end where the feeder steers are.
I do now.
Good job. All right, go, buddy. There you go. All right, close it. Close it. Good job. Kimber, let him get some of them. Well, let's get some of the eggs. There we go.
You can have these and I'll have...
Just 3 today? All right, come on out of there. Y'all are scaring chickens. All right, go ahead and stir it.
Stir it, Willis.
Stir it up now. We're getting Blue and Norman's milk for their dinner mixed
Stir it
up.
like this.
There you go. Stir it up good. All right, give it to Sissy and she can stir up hers.
Never mind.
Stir up the other one. Norman, Blue both fed.
Put it in 4-wheel drive. It ain't working. He said it ain't. He said it said service 4-wheel drive. He's spinning around. He's worse stuck back there now. I'm glad I'm getting him on camera. It's probably gonna plow through your gate or something in a minute. Here he goes. Hope Baylor's out of the way. Yeah, there you go.